good morning, afternoon, wherever the hell you're at. It's your boy Bob from OddsJam. Morning coffee and sports betting. I still have the enthusiasm to do this show. And I figured it out. You know what? A little later in the day, I think it kind of breaks up the monotony of the day. We're brought to you by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company for sports bettors worldwide. I'd like to remind you all about the OddsJam Partner Program. You get 50% revenue share. You get paid to share OddsJam. Why the hell wouldn't you do that? I'm serious. Why not? Huh? And the picks. Me, Mike, Tony. Daily picks. And then we have our golf picks. Got the Valero Texas Open coming. We're actually going to have a special deal for the Masters. But right now we got a 14-day free trial. Jump in on that right now. In the meantime, let's crank it up. What do you say? Let's go. Yeah, a little trick buddy taught me on that, yeah. Yeah. All right. So we are going to do dingers. Don't hold me to these dingers. I'm just trying to come up with some that I think are going to hit. Good mid-afternoon, Daryl. Yes. Orioles -1.5, Phillies -1.5. That looks pretty good, Stephen Batsa. Your Blues are the top team in the NHL on the money line if you bet them every game. Okay. But I don't bet them every game. I stay away from the Blues a lot. Okay? I just really do. I mean, most of the time, you got to get decent value too. Hey, you know what? Let's have a little coffee because we got to wake up. I did not know that, though, Randall. That is an interesting stat. Okay. What are you coming in here to be a smartass? How many games will the Cardinals win? 60.5. I don't know. I mean, they're 3-3 right now. Should be 4-2. So, who knows? Contreras is off to a pretty good start. He's hit a couple of home runs, back-to-back games. I mean, the Cardinals are going to win it all. We know that. I mean, the Dodgers are going to win the National League or the Braves. I mean, they're loaded. Cardinals probably don't have enough pitching. But the last 4 starts, really good by that starting staff. So, if they can have that kind of consistency, ask Bobby V. He'll tell you. They're going to win over 60.5. Okay. So if you want to bet that right now, Randall, that's one of them side bets that I'll make. Okay. You take the under, I'll take the over. 60.5. Come on, dude. They're not losing 100 games this year. Not this year. It's not going to happen. Believe it or not, they do have some talent. They hung with the Dodgers and the Padres pretty darn good so far. We'll see what happens. Got a lot of early baseball today. I just want to let you know we had a not so good morning coffee picks yesterday. We're up to 993, 864, and 32. Up 121.5 units. We lost close to 4 units last night. So let's pick it up. Yesterday, we had a barn burner of a show, and there were a ton of people on here watching live. Not so many today. By the way, Randall, you can pop into the studio anytime you want to, buddy. Just hop in here, man. You want to discuss some stuff? We'll discuss some things. Like, for instance, is North Carolina plus 9.5? North Carolina State plus 9.5. Is that a good bet? I'm kind of on it right now. We'll see what happens. I'm not on Alabama after watching UConn. I'm just, I don't even know what to think about them. They are dynamite. But get in here, Randall. You want to talk? Let's talk some stuff. All right, I'm going to go to the positive EV page because it's time to find some winners. All right? That's what we're about today. Winners. When you're a winner, you can go to dinner. And let's go ahead and put on the recommended filters. Why did that not go on? Hang on a second, folks. I will get it together here. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Corbin Burns under 6.5 strikeouts. I actually like that for a morning coffee pick. Really, really do. Jose Ramirez to get an RBI. I do love the fact that on the positive EV page now we have player RBIs. That is cool. Sandoval over 5.5 strikeouts, morning coffee pick. You know what? I had to just pull this up here so I can keep an eye on the chat. Bear with me a second. Yeah, there. Keep an eye on that. Let's see here. Anthony Edwards under 37.5 PRA. Let's see what else we find here. Twins and Brewers under 9.5. Let's hit that for a morning coffee pick. Matt Olson to get an RBI. We'll hit it for a morning coffee pick. We'll back off of that one. Suns first quarter point spread minus 3.5. We'll make that a morning coffee pick. And let's see here. Jason Tatum under 25.5 points. We'll hit that for a morning coffee pick. All right. Take a little break here because we are going to do dingers. Yeah, no kidding, Randall. Cardinals will win at least 62 games. Anyone like the Suns over? You know what? I'll ride it with you. I do want to get to dingers though. I got to get to dingers. We're gonna, and I'd like for you guys. Here's how we're gonna do this. All right. Instead of me going back and forth to the chat, you're gonna have to keep up with me. All right. So I'm gonna be asking you to jump in with comments on dingers for today. Anyone like Orioles run line, Red Sox run line? I believe Mr. Bathsum likes Orioles run line and the Phillies run line today. I don't know necessarily about the Red Sox. All right, so look, I'm going to get into some dingers here after I go to the positive EV page. Again, going to do some main and alternate lines and see what we come up with here, all right? All right, main and alternate. Today's date got a 25 maximum market width. I do want to get rid of Pinnacle. Pinnacle and Penny should not be there. All right. Let's take it for a morning coffee pick. A sweep of the Padres? Could it happen? Could it happen? A Yerfie between the Tigers and the Mets. Let's make it a morning coffee pick. Not an Yerfie, but a Yerfie. Let's see here. Oklahoma City, first half run line. Red Sox minus a half. I'll take that for a morning coffee pick. St. Louis Cardinals over 3.5 runs. Morning coffee pick. 7 wins, folks. Pierre Chevalier's here. How you doing, buddy? I see you there. There's your Orioles, minus 1.5. That's a positive EV play, and it's a morning coffee pick. We're going to take it. We're going to take it. Take it. Pistons under 25.5 first quarter points. I'm all over that one. Morning coffee pick. All right. So, are you going to help me with dingers? Are you guys going to jump in and help me with dingers? Pierre, great to see you, buddy. Or do I just handle this on my own? I ask you. Because we are going to put some dingers. And Bobby V is on the Cards and Red Sox. Bobby V, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the games today. We are going to scroll through, jump in if you have a dinger for me, all right? I like to make this inclusive, so I'm going to go to baseball. Go to the trophy here, click on it, go to MLB. And let's start off with the Royals and the Orioles. Let's get to our player home runs. And Who do we want? Santander, Rushman, Henderson. I'll give you just a little bit of time here, folks. But if you don't jump on soon, Cal Ripken Jr. All right. There's a wise guy if there ever was one right there. How about this guy, Randall? Vinny Pasquantino. Smart aleck. What a smart aleck. You know what? I'm going to go with Henderson here, plus 650. We're going to review all this stuff. Every single game, folks. At least one. I guess we got to go with Salvador. Plus 550. All right. First game. Thanks for the help there, guys. You're putting me on the spot by myself here. Angels, Marlins. I have been off on these, so I don't really know what to say here. I'm going to go with a Mike Trout. Randall Pujols, really? Is this your effort at comedy, dude? I mean, seriously? Let's try Josh Bell at plus 750. All right. Next game. Major breaking news in the NFL. Yeah, Stephon Diggs traded to the Houston Texans. You had a feeling that was going to happen. Josh are getting along real good. Twins and Brewers. Yelich. Yelich and let's go with Kepler. Kirby Puckett. Randall. My goodness. Rangers, Rays. We'll go with Corey. Kirby was a great player. Yes. And the Twins beat the Cardinals in that trash bag of a World Series. Yes, I'll never forget that. Let's go with Randy Rosarina. Yeah, remember they had the look like a giant trash bag in right field. Oh, goodness. What and plexiglass in left field. What a weird stadium. That stadium sucked. Braves and White Sox. Let's go with Riley. Where's he at? Go with Austin Riley. Luis Robert Jr. Or if he was French Canadian, that would be Luis Robert. Red Sox, A's. I mean, you know what? I'm at a loss with this team. I have not picked one right yet with the Red Sox. I just got to be honest with you. I really don't know where to go here. I'll try Trevor Story at plus 700. and Abreu at plus 650. Evidently, Randall couldn't think of any great Braves and White Sox players or Red Sox and Athletics players. Yankees in Arizona. How many home runs does Aaron Judge have? Aaron Judge stats. Let's just check it out real quick. All right, so for the season, Aaron Judge doesn't have a home run yet. This has got to be the day. It's an Aaron Judge kind of day. Barossa, Trevino. Ketel Marte. All right. I'm not getting any help from you guys here. These are all mine so far. Reds, Phillies. Let's go with Castellanos. And let's go with where's he at? Jonathan India. All right. See, as you can see here, what I'm doing is I am line shopping player home runs and just going down here and going game by game by game. I got the player home runs set up right here. Cardinals and Padres. We'll go with Cronenworth. And I'm going to go with Gorman. I understand, Daryl. This is just part of doing this on a daily basis. Guardians and Mariners. Wow, we can catch a bone nailer at plus 900. We'll hit it. And Polanco at plus 500. And then we're gonna go over all of these bets here in a second. I'm about as thirsty as can be right now. Pirates Nationals. I know. Randall, Willie Stargell, right? Dave Parker. Andy Van Slyke. How about Brian Reynolds? And let's go to Lane Thomas. This is some rough stuff here, man. Picking every game. All right. Tigers, Mets. Nemo. Finding Nemo. And let's go Lindor. It's a lot of games, folks. A lot of games. Rockies, Cubs. Let's go with Bellinger. And let's go with Chris Bryant. And then is this the last game here? Blue Jays and Astros. Let's go with we're going to go with Vladdy, and we're going to go with Alvarez. All right. Let's hit those. See where we're at. If there are any more games to load. Yes. Giants and Dodgers. Well, let me see here. Mookie Betts. Then let's go Mike Yastrzemski. That should have loaded up the last game. Let's make sure. Yeah, that's it. All right, cool. I got to take a break from this. Holy cow. All right. I know you're not much of an MLB prop guy. I understand completely, bud. Understand completely. Let's have a little coffee together here. Not as big a crowd as yesterday. A little disappointed in the crowd today. We had a lot more people watching on X yesterday. Could be the time. I don't know. Could be the day. It is a Wednesday. It's hump day. Hump day. All right. We're going to go through all the bets here. All right. We'll start off with our positive EV morning coffee picks. And then we will go to the home runs, the dingers. All right, here we go. Corbin Burns under 6.5 strikeouts. Jose Ramirez to get an RBI. Over 5.5 strikeouts. Anthony Edwards under 37.5 PRA. Total runs between the Twins and Brewers under 9.5. Matt Olson to get an RBI. The Phoenix Suns minus 3.5 first quarter point spread. Jason Tatum under 25.5 points. The Cardinals on the money line. Tigers and Mets for a Yurfie. Red Sox first half run line minus 0.5. Cardinals over 3.5 team total. The Orioles minus 1.5 on the run line. And under 25.5 Detroit Pistons first quarter team total. All right. Let's go to the home runs in the Royals and Orioles game. Henderson and Perez. Angels Marlins game. Trout and Bell. Twins and Brewers. Yelich and Kepler. Rangers and Rays. Seager and Arozarena. Braves and White Sox. Riley and Robert Jr. Red Sox A's. Story and Abreu. Yankees, D-backs, Judge and Marte. Reds, Phillies, Castellanos and India. Cardinals and Padres, Cronenworth and Gorman. Guardians and Mariners, Naylor and Polanco. Pirates and Nationals, Reynolds and Lane Thomas. Tigers and Mets, Nemo and Lindor. Rockies and Cubs, Bellinger and Chris Bryant. Blue Jays and Astros, Vladdy Jr. and Alvarez. And then finally, the Giants and the Dodgers, Mookie and Mike Yastrzemski. So there you have it, folks. I just hooked you up with dingers, 2 dingers in every game. You could tail it or fade it. It don't matter, okay? Whatever you want to do. But at least now, you got a list of dingers that you can decide upon, right? We hooked you up. And we got some positive EV bets, and I'm planning on us being over 1,000 wins in the history of morning coffee. So there you go. Thanks for joining me. I got to get the heck out of here. Have a great day. Let's go. Just in case you missed the major breaking news, Stephon Diggs traded to the Houston Texans. What a deal. Oh, it's going to be a fun off season. When the hell's that draft start? Draft pick compensation. I will say one thing. I agree with this. Stephon Diggs is a difference maker. He's going to help that team.